the dismantling of the DOJ's voting rights section. A shift from protection to subversion for decades, the voting section of the Department of Justice, DOJ, served as a critical watchdog for American democracy. Established in the wake of the 1965 Voting Rights Act, this specialized unit within the Civil Rights Division was tasked with a singular, vital mission: ensuring that every citizen's right to vote remained protected from discriminatory practices. However, recent shifts within the administration have fundamentally altered the character of this office, transforming it from a shield for voters into a tool for political maneuvering. From crown jewel to institutional erasure historically, the voting section was one of the most prestigious and competitive departments within the DOJ. Lawyers like David Becker, who served there from 1998 to 2005, describe it as a hub of elite legal talent dedicated to enforcing the National Voter Registration Act and the Help America Vote Act. The work was often granular and unglamorous, yet profoundly impactful. It involved litigating against discriminatory voting practices at the local and state levels, protecting marginalized communities from systemic disenfranchisement, representing the federal interest in court to ensure equitable access to the ballot. One former attorney recounted how DOJ intervention in a small southern town successfully broke a cycle of political exclusion, leading to the election of the city's first person of color. This type of quiet legal work is exactly what experts fear is being lost. The Great Purge. Replacing expertise with loyalty, the transformation of the section has been rapid and systematic. Reports indicate a massive exodus of institutional knowledge. Mass departures. On the day of Donald Trump's second inauguration, approximately 30 attorneys staffed the voting section. Within 3 months, nearly all of them had been removed or forced out. The rise of loyalists. In place of career civil servants and subject matter experts, the administration has installed a cadre of political loyalists, a shift in mission. While the previous mandate was to protect voter access, the new leadership appears focused on policies that critics argue undermine election trust and potentially restrict voting rights. This turnover is not merely a change in personnel. It is a fundamental shift in the DOJ's mission. By replacing experienced lawyers with political allies, the administration has effectively dismantled the crown jewel of the Civil Rights Division. Legal friction and the push for voter roll data, the tension between the new leadership and democratic safeguards, is already playing out in the courts. A key flashpoint involves voter roll data. Current DOJ lawyers have been pursuing legal action to access unredacted voter rolls from various states. While the administration frames this as a matter of election integrity, critics view it as a strategic move to facilitate mass voter purges. The conflict has already reached the judiciary. The acting head of the DOJ's voting section recently informed a judge that the agency had not touched non-public voter roll data, a claim that was reportedly contradicted by evidence. Why this matters: the dismantling of the voting section represents more than just a departmental reorganization. It signals a broader trend of politicizing the machinery of the state. When the institutions designed to protect the integrity of elections are instead used to challenge the legitimacy of the electorate, the very foundation of democratic stability is at risk. As upcoming elections approach, the absence of seasoned, nonpartisan legal experts means there is significantly less oversight to prevent discriminatory practices or ensure that voting laws are applied fairly across the country. Conclusion: the systematic replacement of career experts with political loyalists has stripped the DOJ's voting section of its ability to protect civil rights. This shift moves the department away from its historical role as a guardian of the ballot and toward a role that serves the political interests of the executive branch.